So today we'll be making a rosette headband. We'll be using this beautiful Ankara fabric to make the rosette headband, and we'll be using this felt fabric as the material, as the base. Now, if you don't have this felt fabric, there's this wording used for breast pad, so you can also make use of that. But for this purpose, I'll be making use of felt fabric. So let's get started. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. If you are new on this channel, kindly consider subscribing. The first thing I'll need to do here is to cut out 2 circles. You can use anything to cut out the circle. For this purpose, I'll be using this cup to cut out my circles. So I'm going to cut out 2 of this. So this is what I have. I have these 2 here. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to draw some lines on this felt fabric. So I'm just going to trace out this line. The next thing I'll need to do is to measure the length of this spiral I just made. It might not be accurate, but just for you to have an idea of what's the length. So I have 33 here, then I still have like 1 inch. So I'll just assume I have like 34 here. So because I'll be making ruffles, I'll need to multiply what I get here by 1.5 or 2 or 3. It actually depends on how full you want it to be. But I'll be making use of 1.5. So I'll need to multiply 34 by 1.5. That will give me 51. So the length is going to be 51, and the width is going to be 4. So I decide to make it 4. You can make it 5. You can make it depending on how big you want it to be. So, but I think I'll go with 51 by 4. So I'll just go and cut that out now. I have my fabric here. The next thing I'm going to do is just to open this up and fold into 2, and then go ahead and make some gathers there. After folding into 2, I'll start making gathers. You can use your machine for this, but I'll just use needle and thread. This is what I have here. So I'm going to measure and ensure that the length is 34. So I'm going to start fixing these on these. If you like, you can use needle and thread to fix this on it, but just to make it faster, I'm going to use this glue gun on it. So from this end, I'm going to start this end here. Then I'll need to fold a bit in. It can be up here. Then I can now start following what I did here. Now I can pull here, then I'll fold this in. And pull this. So this is what I have here. I'll cut this needle and thread off. Then this end, I'll need to conceal it more. So I'll need to fold this in and stick it in here. So I'm good. So to conceal this center, you can use button, or you can use if you have those big rhinestones, you can use that too. So I'm just going to use button here. I'm going to use a matching button. So the next thing we are going to do is just to place this on it. So I'm going to make a mark here and here just to know where to place this. I love to place my hair on the side, but if you like, you can place it at the middle, but I think the side is okay, and it can be on the right side or on the left side, but I think I like the left side. That's just my own personal will. So I'm just going to make a mark here, and I'm also going to make a mark here. So I just need to cut this a bit, just a bit of this and a bit of this. It shouldn't be too wide because I'm using a thin headband. Here we go. So I'm going to hold it down. Should be fine. I'm going to apply this to this. I'll allow it to dry. So I've allowed it to dry. Now this cannot move. The next thing I'm going to do is just to apply this on it. So I'm going to use my glue. You have to be fast about this because this dries as fast as possible. So you have to be fast about it. Except you want to use needle and thread to tack it. Then carefully, ensuring that carefully bam, then you press it. Then I need to secure this end too, so carefully just pull this, put a bit of this here carefully. You have to do it carefully. This to open it, put a bit of this here, just a bit, and allow it to dry. So this is what I have here. Yeah. So I like to mention that if you don't want to use the headband, you can use hair clips. So you just stick the hair clips here. There are different variations of the hair clip. This is another flat one. So you just, all you need to just to stick it here. So if you have gained any values so far, kindly hit the like button.